Welcome back, everyone. We're going back downtown to PENSACON. Thousands of fans are packing the Bay Center and First United Methodist Church, and it's only going to get busier as the weekend goes on.
Haley Samples is in the celebrity area and joining us now live. Haley, what you got for us?
Yeah, Tanner, Karis, you know him, you love him. I'm joined right now by former game show host and actor Richard Karn. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. You just showed up.
I know, we're catching you right in time.
Oh my gosh, and we're live.
Yes, we are live right now.
We're live, so I can't say.
Yeah, all right. So it's opening day here at PENSACON. How are you feeling today?
Really great. Everybody here is so nice. This town is like, I don't know what they're on, or maybe there's just a relief that the snow is gone, but everybody's like really nice.
Yeah, and so that's been the overall theme today. It's all about community today here at PENSACON.
Yeah, it is. And, and my little community of all the different celebs, there's like 7 or 8 people that I like to see come back and say hi and like that, so it's really fun.
Yes, and people are happy to see you today, including myself.
Well, there's a lot of people that grew up watching us. I know, with their moms, with their dads, with their grandparents, with whoever was taking care of them, and they had to watch it in real time.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you're known primarily for your role in Home Improvement. I understand that came along pretty early in your career.
You would think. I was 35 when I got Home Improvement. And I'd already been like 11 years in New York doing theater, off-Broadway, Broadway, regional. So there was a lot of stuff going on before I got Home Improvement. And Home Improvement changed my life. And actually, my wife was on the show, too. She played one of Jill's sisters, Carrie.
And so what would you say is one of your favorite roles that you've played throughout your acting career?
Oh, man, favorite roles? Dad, I think, to my son, Cooper. But, I did this play called The Foreigner, which was so much fun.
Yeah, nice. And, you're not just an actor, but also former game show host, Family Feud. Also, one of my favorites. How did that come about?
I know. I know. Well, I had done a game show the year before as a panelist on a redoing of To Tell the Truth. And then the producers came to me and said, would you like to be a game show host? And I went, nah. And then my agent and everybody was like, well, you should do this. This is a family-friendly thing. And I go, okay. And I used to make fun of Family Feud when I was in school. I'd say, show me chicken necks, and then literally on the show, there was a question, parts of a chicken. And this is like 20 years later.
You spoke it into existence.
And it was up there, and it was the show where we had the race car drivers, the NASCAR drivers on and their crew. And the guy goes, well, chicken necks. And I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop and say, you guys don't realize how funny this is. And I said, okay. And I used to do this with a friend of mine, Kevin. I go, under my breath, you could probably see me say, I go, Kevin, this is for you. Show me chicken necks. And it was up there.
A full circle moment, you could say.
Totally.
Yeah, well, is there anything upcoming for you that you maybe would be able to share with us today?
We're working on I did a few Christmas shows with Hallmark, and we're working on one that isn't really kind of Hallmarky because it's about these 3 older guys that you see them when they're 12, and they make a pledge. It's called the Christmas Pledge, to get together every Christmas. And so fast forward 50 years, now they're in their 60s, and whatever the stuff that's happened to them, and so, but there's always a happy ending because it's a Christmas show. So we're working on getting that done.
All right, well, we'll all be looking forward to that. Richard Karn, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And all right, well, we have another celebrity guest coming up in that 5 o'clock hour, so stay tuned. Tanner, Karis.
Well, PENSACON 2025 is in full makeup mask gear. That 3-day event attracts tens of thousands of pop culture fans from all across the country. Every single year they do it. WEAR's Haley Samples at the Pensacola Bay Center right now as we speak, and that's where the action is underway. Haley, you have a special guest.
That's right, Sue. I'm joined by Emmy-nominated actress, comedian, writer, and producer Janet Varney. Hello.
Hello, Haley. Hey, everybody.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing so great. I'm in my community. I'm hanging out. I'm sandwiched between brilliant and amazing actors and voice actors, and I'm having a blast.
Yeah, so how has day one of PENSACON been treating you overall so far?
Charming. Can't think of a better way to spend a Valentine's Day. We even had a little person cosplaying as Cupid floating around here. People know what to do at a Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying? It's been great. Everyone's been lovely, and please, I get to come here and talk about a thing I got to do that I love with people who love it. What could be better?
And so have you ever been to a convention like this before?
I have. I really, like I was just saying, once you have the experience of getting to talk to someone face to face about what something that you got to be a part of meant to them, it's a whole different experience. You just want that all the time because, you know, both my parents were teachers, and as I was growing up, I watched them make a difference in people's lives, and I kind of always felt guilty that I never did that. So this is my real opportunity to have people say, hey, you make me a better teacher because I went home and I watched this thing you did and it made me laugh, or it lightened my, or I felt seen. All that kind of stuff makes a huge difference to me emotionally. So it's a gift. It's a gift.
Well, speaking of things that you've done, you wear so many different hats here in the entertainment industry. I know you're a voice actress, but you're also seen on screen and you're also behind the scenes. So how do you balance it all?
Balance, that's the key. Just like in Avatar: Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, it's always trying to find that balance. I don't think you ever get it perfect, but the ideal situation is that you have people around you who are reminding you what's important, who are reminding you, take a breath, back up a second, look at your life, make sure you're not overdoing it, and I'm very blessed that I have those people in my life. So when I get real excited about something, it's nice to have those people around you say, like, can you do this right now? Or do you need to stay in balance? But it's so fun being behind the scenes so that you're fostering other people's talent and getting them out into the world. So that's one of the joys of my life.
Well, Janet Varney, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your PENSACON the next couple days.
I'll go ahead and promise you I will. That's a promise.
All right, I love to hear it. Thank you so much. And coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, we'll hear more from attendees and their response to this year's PENSACON. Sue?